Dramani, Bahama.
Grüß euch and welcome back to my channel. I'm Tabea and I want to shine a light on controversial topics, but also my daily life, all of that from a Christian point of view. And I want you to know you are important, your story matters, your opinion is valuable, and your voice is worthy to be heard. Today I want to talk about my gap year in Ghana, and let me just tell you, I loved it there. I loved every single second of it. I loved the people, the food, the weather, and the clothing. Yes, this is a traditional smock for women. I divided this video in 4 different parts. Why I did it, what I did there, what I've learned about different cultures, and whom I met there. But before we start, I want to make a disclaimer. All the videos I have from Ghana are not in the best quality. Sorry for that. And they all show mostly one thing. Dancing. A lot of dancing. And after I watched all of those videos, now, like 5 years later, I realized that one could think all Ghanaians love to dance, and I did nothing but dancing. I mean, yes, it is true. Many Ghanaians like to dance, but not all of them. You just can't describe a culture with just a few clips or in a video of 30 minutes. So please watch this video with that in the back of your mind. I don't want to represent the whole country. I'm just talking about my personal experiences, which are subjective and biased. So let's start with the first topic. Why did I choose Ghana? I'd say Ghana chose me. Because in my final year of high school, I was 18 years old. I decided I wanted to try something new, broaden my horizon, be adventurous, and serve God in a way I could only do when I was young, or probably wouldn't do when I was older. However, I knew this gap year would serve me more than I could ever serve others. I don't really like this volunteering mentality where you think that you serve and you help others. I realized that in Ghana I learned so much more, and Ghanaians helped me so much more than I could ever help them. But I could make a whole video about white privilege, colonialism, and NGOs. Anyway, sorry, back to the story. Through a friend of mine, I found the Christian international NGO called Wycliffe. Wycliffe missionaries translate the Bible into different languages, and this takes roughly about 10 to 15 years only for the New Testament, which is why Ghanaians or people really celebrate it when they finally can read the Bible in their mother tongue. This celebration is called Bible dedication. I had the honor to attend 4 Bible dedications, which is quite unusual, and of course they dance a lot at this celebration. But I wanted to do just 1 year and not 15. I didn't mind where I would go or what I should do. Long story short, one day I got an email from a lady from Ghana inviting me to live with her family and teach at her school. I would be teaching the 5 to 6 year olds reading and writing. And one day out of the week I would be at the local Wycliffe Center. I ended up being at the literacy department designing kindergarten books, which was a lot of fun. All in all, that just sounded perfect, and it really was. I believe it was an open door provided by God. However, that doesn't mean it was easy. It wasn't. I didn't really get along with my host mom, and I don't want to get into all of the ugly details, and it's also her story to tell. But I learned a lot about myself, about different cultures and different personalities. This story is the perfect example for my biggest learning in Ghana. So that's part 3. In the end, it's not about culture. It's about personality. Because we are all human beings. We are all the same. I mean, skin color, your mother tongue, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. All of that doesn't really matter. Yes, it may be strange to be the only white person around, or if you don't understand the people around you. And it took me some time to get used to the food and the weather. It's hot, it's really hot. But on the inside, we are the same. Like, it's so funny that Ghanaians also hate the heat. You would think that they are used to it, but they hate it. And they try to get into the pool as much as they can. In my opinion, or according to my experiences, it's about personality. I mean, some like fufu, that's the national dish. Others prefer jollof, that's my favorite dish. Some are funny and optimistic, others are shy. Think about all the different kinds of characters around you, and Ghanaians are as diverse as your culture is. So my whole point is, I did not get along with my host mom because she was from Canada. It was because we had different personalities. I mean, I understand that stereotypes are easy for our brains. We think Austrians are narrow-minded, Ghanaians are funny and chill, and Canadians are like, I don't know what. But this is just ridiculous. I mean, nothing could be further from the truth. So my advice for everybody wanting to go abroad would be to search for the things that are the same. Focus on the things that you have in common with the culture. And don't concentrate on the things that distinguish your culture from another. For example, many Ghanaians are never on time. I could have gotten angry that they are late, like always, even for weddings. One time a bride was 2 hours late. They marry in white also, by the way. I try to focus on something else. For example, they also love it when they get invited for dinner. We all love that. Just focus on the things that are the same, and you will realize that we have so much more in common than we have things that divide us. What I also learned is that trying to understand a culture means to respect it. I think it's arrogant to think that my way or my thinking, my behavior is better than another behavior. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's bad. And believe me, I didn't want to admit it at first, but unconsciously I judged Ghanaians on some points, for example their punctuality. But then I tried to understand their surroundings. I mean, they don't really have a functioning public transport system. So if you have to wait for your yellow, which is a rickshaw, or your taxi, then that's why you are late. Or in some villages, they don't really own clocks or phones, so they don't know what time it is. And above all, they just don't think that punctuality is important. I know it's different, but it's not bad. They just value spending hours and hours of time together is more important than being on time. And after a year, it felt amazing not to be dictated by time. After sharing about those serious topics, I want to tell you about 10 funny things I learned in Ghana. For example, riding a motorcycle. No, I don't have a driver's license. Don't worry, I don't drive in Austria. I learned that Sunday service could last up to 3-4 hours, and of course they dance a lot. I learned how to eat with my fingers, being part of a choir and trying to hide that I can't really sing. I learned how to balance weight on my head, which is really difficult, and how to shower with just one bucket of water. And I learned how to be very thankful for rain.
It's raining. Jump.
I'm so happy. I told you these clouds are rain clouds. To distinguish wigs from real hair, because Ghanaians love fake hair, I learned that I want to marry you doesn't, like, it's not a real marriage proposal. It's just like a way guys start small talk with any girl. And I learned how to play basketball. Well, I can't really play, but at least I tried. And I'm the girl in white scoring. And I learned that I shouldn't take myself so seriously. Trying something new includes a lot of mistakes. And Ghanaians like to laugh. So they will laugh at you if you do something silly. But they don't mean any harm. Just laugh with them and it's going to be fine. I remember when I tried to wash my shoes for the first time with my hands. Let me just tell you, it's difficult because the dirt there is different. And my friends laughed a lot. Whenever you try something new, you will probably fail at it in the beginning, but it's worth trying. I challenge you to eat with your fingers the next time. Use all of your fingers, not just 3, like I did in the beginning. Or balance something heavy on your head. Or try to dance. We should all dance more, even if you think you can't.
What's your name? Tabea.
I met so many great and interesting people when I was there, and I want to tell you about 5 of them. I met someone who has over 50 kids, 50, with 13 different wives. Yes, polygamy, I think that's how you pronounce it, is legal in Ghana. I met someone who was being shot at. Like, his father tried to kill him because he converted to Christianity. And God miraculously moved him to another room. Like, it was a miracle, and you don't have to believe me. I met someone who speaks 8 different Ghanaian languages. And yes, they have over 70, I think, which is a lot. I met someone whose name is Thank God. Thank God. And I met the former president of Ghana.
John Dramani Mahama. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
I could tell you so much more about my host sister. Her name is Dzifa, and I just love her. She is about the same age as myself, and she also has her own YouTube channel. I will link it down below. Or I could tell you about Mr. Moses, the purest and most humble soul I've ever met. Or Eunice, someone I still call sister. I met so many great people, and I hope to meet them all again soon. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about Ghana or my experiences, comment them down below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!
Nobody will ever watch this again. Nobody will ever watch this again.
Not too long ago I met this very pretty soul, and I was on the road cause my God was in control. Oh, he sent me an angel, a friend, all in one, and everything I could ask for, and I'm not even done cause he's named us number one, and I'm clearly not in front, but that's okay, that's what I want. Because I need a friend and partner to grow within the Lord, and my Lord in his great amazingness sent me the one. You are the one that my Lord has sent to me, and now the deal is done. Cause the song is from my baby. God has blessed me with this lady. I'm a very lucky girl. She's the diamond on my ring, the star that's in my sky, the melody to my music, and she's just so bright. And all I pray and ask from Jesus is for him to send his blessing upon her and her family, so there is no more tragedy and all she lives is happily. Cause her life's not perfect either, yes, but in all those imperfections I see a simple progression from little lady to woman, and a life full of dreams and fantasies where everything becomes reality. I love you, I miss you, I thank you, yeah. Oh, all I wanna say to you, with everything that I've been through, you understood to care. And if I wanna thank you in the song, in my rap and in my rhymes, you know I'll be all day long. Maria, all I wanna say to you is danke, merci, me dasi nyami shrawu na undin so anshe.